Okay, question. What is the first plant you remember having a relationship with as a kid? I love this question. I grew up in a multi-generational household with my great-grandma, my grandma, my poppy, my grandpa, and my mom and I. And I loved living with my grandparents and having that experience of my elders and all of the stories and information and knowledge they had to pass down. My grandma loved to garden. Actually, all of my grandmas loved to garden. I have 3 because of divorce, but particularly the grandma that I grew up with until the age of 5, she had a big peppermint patch. And I just always remember going out as a kid, which in the 80s and 90s, we still played outside all the time. We didn't have video games or cell phones and things, and so I just remember going out as soon as I could, played outside all day, pick plants, crush acorns and make, mud, all sorts of experiments and things. But I just really always remember going out and picking peppermint leaves and chewing on them and munching on them throughout the day and having that cool mint flavor. The smell to this day still reminds me of my grandma, and it's one of my favorite herbs. I love to cook with it. I love having, mint chocolate chip ice cream brings back good memories of hanging out on the couch watching movies with my grandma. I love mint infused water. I love to use it topically. I mean, the list goes on. I'm a big fan of peppermint. It's also it flourishes most of the time wherever you plant it. It's in the mint family. It's notorious for just growing wild. And I love that about something. With that being said, you also have to be careful with it at times. It kind of reminds you that you have to be aware of things, like when you plant your garden, maybe mint needs to go in a pot, because otherwise, just like at my grandma's house, it started ending up in the sidewalks and moved down down in the other part of the yard. But we liked it, we liked it in that instance. But it brings awareness to your surroundings. Aromatics bring back great memories. Whenever you smell fresh baked cookies or fresh cut grass, it brings you back to a really great time or memory sometimes. And so I just love that I have that experience with peppermint and my grandma.